Mike. What day is it, Mike? It's hump day. Yes, it is Wednesday on a short week for some of us. And this is After the Coffee. Now, on Monday morning, Cup of Joe, I talked about, well, a quote by Albert Einstein. And I talked to a mentor of mine, and I'm going to read to you an interpretation of that statement. Now, Albert Einstein's quote about two types of people and miracles reflects his perspective on the natural or the nature of reality and personal beliefs. The exact quote is, there are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle, and the other is though everything is a miracle. Essentially, Einstein was highlighting two contrasting attitudes toward the world. The first type of person who believes that nothing is a miracle likely holds a skeptical or rationalistic view. They tend to explain phenomena and events through scientific principles and natural laws. Now, it's interesting to me how scientific principles and things like miracles, which I'll talk about more in a second, are getting to get closer and closer, almost like cousins. So they tend to explain this phenomena, right? Uh, in these events with scientific principles and natural laws. To them, things happen due to cause and effect. And I've got a very scientific background, being a Six Sigma black belt. I do a lot of analysis, and cause and effect is a big part of our vocabulary. But it eliminates any room for supernatural or extraordinary type of happenings, or again, like I said on Monday, something that is totally different than what was expected. As a matter of fact, scientists see those as outliers, and oftentimes they scrub them from their data simply because they're not mainstream. And me being a curious person, I love to go after the outliers and find out why. Why did they go beyond what our expected results would be? That's fascinating for me. That keeps my curiosity going. The second type of person who believes everything is a miracle adopts a more awe-inspired and spiritual perspective. They find wonder and beauty in the ordinary aspects of life. And this perspective often entails perceiving the interconnectedness of all things and seeing the extraordinary in everyday occurrences. Boy, does that sound serendipitous. And I don't know about you, but to me, that sounds like fun. These individuals may be more open to a sense of mystery or heightened meaning beyond that which science can't explain. So these are things to think about. Changing, and we talked about changing mindset, right? And we know that that's a behavior, and behaviors are pretty difficult to change. We have to have a discipline to start looking at things from a different perspective. And one of the great ways of doing that is asking other people, how do you see it? I want to know. I'm genuinely interested. And when you're genuinely interested through your own curiosity, you listen and you become a very good listener because you are fundamentally, well, interested in hearing what they have to say. So Einstein himself was known for his scientific rationality, but he also had a deep appreciation for the mysteries of the universe. His quote suggests that both perspective can coexist and shape one's worldview. It's a reminder to embrace curiosity and the sense of the wonder, even while maintaining a scientific mindset. Doesn't that make things more interesting, exciting, curious? I love mysteries in life. I am a lifelong learner. I love to drill down. I've been doing so much studying in the area of neuroscience and, believe it or not, now quantum physics, simply because just teaching people the standard way that they're used to learning in school or at a corporate training was enough for me. I needed to understand how people think and how people learn and how to create excitement or interest around a subject for practically everybody in the room. And that's not so easy. But once we learn and understand how the brain works from a neuroscientific standpoint and the fact that neuroplasticity is real, it's been proven now that we can teach old dogs like this one new tricks. So stay curious. That seems to be key, not only to learning new things, but longevity. The more curiosity we have, the more we continuously learn, the longer we're likely to live. And that has other positive impacts on our health. That when we have something to strive for, it creates meaning or, dare I say, miracles in our life. And we enjoy it more, right? Because it's not about quantity of life, it's about quality of life. And when we're this way, we love what we're doing, right? Well, I mean, I can only speak for myself. I dig down and I want to learn more and more and more and more so than when I was a kid. But then also, it includes those people around us, and we engage in meaningful and deep conversations, and we learn how other people see things. And that's a part of the learning process too. It's fantastic. So I want to leave you with that thought. We're midway through the short week for some of us. It wasn't a short week for me, but time flies when I get to spend time with people like yourself who have deep thoughts and are willing to share them with me. So, hey, as a reminder, don't forget to like and share this podcast with others. And please do add your comments down below. I respond to as many of them as I can. So, have a great rest of your week. Take one of those micro vacations that I told you about over the weekend so you can get some rest and relaxation, replenish your energy, and get back because on Monday, I will see you for the next episode, Monday Morning Cup of Joe. Have a great week. Lead well, my friend.